So what about
We
King
have
David?
to,
Do you think King David done this?
right?
You think King David done this?
King David
Yeah.
didn't do it.
Yeah. But he was a ruler.
He was. He was.
Okay. So
But he did, excuse me.
So you can have
King
right
David just walked
the path
into it.
laid down by God.
But Constantine
Yeah.
organized, brought all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't forget that King David was a inheritor. It was his inheritance. He just inherited it.
I agree.
Constantine was a politician who saw the potential in religion and then organized it.
I agree with you.
True or false?
But my point is,
True or false?
I agree with
How
you.
did Christianity get to the US, to England, to Africa? It was
No,
not the mission, it was the state. Just like Turkey used to be Christian, today is Islam.
But my small-
Look,
my-
it was the gun and the knife, right? You
my-
have to.
but
True or
my-
false? True,
no,
wait, no,
false.
false?
False. And I'll tell you
What are
why.
the jihad?
I got 2 points.
Oh, yeah.
No problem, no
Are
problem.
you taking me for a fool or what? I did it from two.
No.
From two history.
Let me give you 2 points.
Usman Dan Fodio, Adama.
Yes. Okay, let me answer you if you don't mind. So, first point I wanted to make, when you said a ruler takes hold of a religion, then it becomes a politician. So I gave you the example of King David.
King David was a priest,
Yeah.
and so he had both political and religious.
Yes. So therefore they
You understand me?
But I agree
he
with
had
you.
both political and religious.
But hear my point. You can
But do you
have,
agree that?
hear my point. You can have a corrupt ruler who uses religion for his own benefit.
Yeah.
And you can have a righteous ruler who will use the revelation given by God to benefit the society and the community. So both can be rulers. It depends on the intention
Of the person.
and yeah. So it's not a
not
a definite.
Yeah,
it's not a definite.
Yeah.
That every rule is corrupt. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
That's my first
In
point.
history,
Yeah.
do you think rulers have used religion to bless the people or for territorial aggrandizement?
I agree with you there, but I want to say something. I want to say something. One about jihad. We can come back to that. But my point is, as a Muslim, and then
Do you know where the beach is?
the teachings.
The beach right there. The beach right there.
So we say, whoever the person is, if they're a ruler, if they're a governor, if they're in charge of a family, if they are an individual, whatever they say and whatever they do, we have a scale to judge it by. Okay, so the thing is, even if a person has a bad intent, or if they're corrupt, or they use their position wrongly, because Islam is preserved, we can judge his action. That's one thing. So it doesn't necessitate that every ruler is corrupt, but mankind needs to be ruled, and I believe we have a choice. Mankind can be ruled by the revelation of the all-knowing, the all-wise, the all-merciful, or they can be ruled by man-made laws, secular laws. And we as Muslims say a person should be ruled by that which God has sent down. Allah mentioned in the Quran, أَلَا يَعْلَمُ مَنْ خَلَقَ وَهُوَ اللَّطِيفُ الْخَبِيرُ. Allah asked the question, does the one who created, does he not know best? Does he not know his creation? Verily, he is Latif al-Khabir. He is, the most subtle, the all-aware. So for us, the most beneficial thing for mankind is his laws in every aspect of society. We don't just have religion in terms of belief and worship. In Islam, we have marriage, divorce, abused. But when is as for one thing, jihad, you mentioned. Not for me. Me, I live in England. I'm under a contract to this government. It has no place for me. But when you have jihad offensive from a Muslim country, from a Muslim ruler, the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ taught that the army goes to the people and then it offers the people Islam. Okay? Are you coming back?
I shall come back.
Alhamdulillah. Just if the person comes back, you want to carry on there? Hello, sir.
Yes.
Jean-Michel.
Ça, c'est mon.
Jean-Michel.
Yes.
Ça va?
Ça va très bien. Ça, c'est
Très bien.
mon bon ami. Oui.
No, I
Donc,
don't know. Oh, that's all I know. Très bien. Merci beaucoup. Comment ça va tout? That's it. Can I finish the point, sir?
Finish the point.
Donc, ne traite pas tellement.
Non, j'arrive.
So, when it comes to the issue of jihad, obviously it's a very sensitive issue. Oh, if you don't mind.
Are we doing the film?
Yeah. Are you surprised?
No, we continue.
Okay. So, when it comes to this
I hope
issue,
you know. I did author's rights, so if you use my images, I come after you.
you have no. No. Anyway.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, I
No,
saw.
don't worry. Time you are talking to me, not him. Please,
That's what I'm
just
talking about.
Bismillah. Alhamdulillah. Anyway, just to make it clear, this is the ruling in Islam. It's not for me to implement. Can I finish the point, sir?
You know what?
Let me finish the point, sir.
Maybe we'll leave religion, right?
Yeah. Sorry?
Maybe we'll leave religion. She made the point, right?
Yeah.
I'll be watching. If I see my images, we will look. Yeah.
No, this is No,
Yeah.
this is
Thank you.
this is Stratford, 2024. You can film. Anyway, but I, to be honest, when you stand here and then cameras come and mic.
Who believes Allah to speak? We're just talking here, right?
No problem, but you're talking to
when
me.
he's aggressive like that, we know just the kind of stuff he made of.
No problem. But can I finish the
Excuse me. I'm not challenging. But excuse me, it's my image, right?
Akhi, barakallahu fikum. No problem.
Camera from the start, the tactic
No, but it's okay. Let me be here.
You saw your point exposed. The tactic we know it from
No, we're having a conversation. There's no
You know that?
No.
The tactic from the missionary, we already drink, come for us
Khalas.
in the bean.
Akhi, Bismillah. Okay.
Thank you.
Let me.
It was beautiful talking
Can I
to you.
finish the point?
Honestly, I would like to talk again with you.
No problem.
Yeah.
Can I finish the point if you don't
I
mind?
get it. I get it. Thank you.
Okay. If you get it, then you have to embrace Islam.
Thank you.
If you get it, you have to embrace Islam. But then more people will benefit.
No, you can do a documentary.
Okay. I will come to you without the cameras. Just the last point. The gentleman brought up the issue of jihad, and he understood from it that the Muslims will force people to embrace Islam. The ruling is very clear. The Muslim army from a Muslim country, from a Muslim ruler, not people who are living as citizens in a non-Muslim land under an agreement. So it has nothing to do with us, but I'm giving you for information purposes. The army will be sent by a Muslim ruler, and they invite the people to Islam. If the people embrace Islam, then the land is for them, the wealth is for them, but they rule by Islam, their own people, not a foreign people. That's one option. Second option is Islam will rule over the people, because this is the law of God. But the people, they pay jizya. Jizya is a very small amount, particularly when you compare it to taxation. And with this wealth, the non-Muslims, they are free to practice their own religion. They're free to have their own courts for their marriages, their divorce, their business transactions. They're free to follow their own way, and the Muslims are responsible to protect them and take care of them. And if the people, they refuse this, then there's war. But the people, even in war, people cannot be forced to embrace Islam. Rather, in history, Muslims ruled over large areas, and many people continued to be Jewish or Christian, even to the point now, if you look in Gaza, there's churches which were bombed by the IDF. But there were churches in Gaza where Christians were living, were worshipping. There's churches in Egypt, there's churches in, even when many of the Jews, when they fled persecution from the Christians of Europe, they took refuge in Muslim lands, which is well known and established in history. So that's the point. Huh?